Hey folks, Rudy Alpha Investments. Today we got to talk about a few small things, mostly an eBay related thing with some eBay sellers, and of course everybody's favorite distributor under a fake name type thing, and a couple other magic pricing anomalies. Simply put, there's been a lot of, I almost want to say concerns. I get these messages of people saying, Rudy, beep, boop, beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, boop, boop. I get those type of messages. I know it's a meme. And people are worried that, Rudy, I see these new standard boxes. Rudy, I saw new Core 21 standard boxes on eBay for like a day or so from this one seller, and it was like $69 shipped a box. So is it true? Are you really getting boxes for like $50 and distributors are paying like $20 a box? And is it really that profitable? And it's leading to a lot of conspiracy theories and tinfoil hats and things like that. So I wanted to explain what's actually happening that will fill in the gaps of a lot of these theories and these very strange rumors floating around. So first, let's start with eBay, everybody. eBay has been on a very strong promotion to really try to pull back a lot more traffic to eBay for Magic card purchasing for singles, different formats, and sealed product. Mostly because that they fell behind the curve. They didn't care. The company's so big, and TCG Player pretty much just took over. They've annihilated the competition when it comes to Magic market online sales. I don't think anyone's really going to be able to take them off the #1 slot anytime soon. They are just too powerful and large, and nobody really stopped them. And years went by, and what's a good example? Kind of like this YouTube channel. At the very beginning, Wizards kind of shunned and really was unhappy with me and the YouTube channel. But as with most YouTube channels, people just give up and disappear after a couple months, and nothing ever comes out of it. The problem is when you have a situation like Alpha Investments on YouTube or TCG Player making a marketplace. Sometimes when you don't do anything, you just say, I'm going to look the other way, things really expand and they can just go crazy on the internet and kind of become monstrous and take over. And then at that point, it's too late. So when we go back to eBay, let me explain a couple things. So eBay has been actively reaching out with a lot of individuals and a lot of sellers on there. So when you see certain products on eBay for prices that don't make sense, it's actually because eBay is stepping in and footing some of the bill. There's special agreements and fees and special contracts and adjustments happening, which is not a bad thing. I think it's actually very smart, and I think it's a smart move on eBay's part to really try to capture some of that market share back. I think they're actually doing a good job, and I think they're on a better path. I'm actually impressed by that direction. I think it's a very healthy, good sign that they are paying attention, they are trying, and if they actually stay that course longer term, it's going to be good for eBay. But what the consumers are understanding, and a lot of local game stores around the country are getting angry, and they're yelling at distributors. I get some of the message, Rudy, is this a scam? Are these resealed boxes? No, it's not a scam. They're not resealed boxes. If you see a box, even for $80 on eBay, people say every day, Rudy, I don't get how can that seller sell a standard box on eBay like you do for $79.99, but they're paying the eBay fees, and they're not shipping in bulk like you. It's because they're actually getting a lot more than $79. That store is not getting that actual price. There's a special agreement with the website, and they are getting compensated by the company. In other words, if Timmy's Emporium lists a box for $80 on eBay, after eBay and PayPal, let's just call it 12% off, that $80, what are you going to walk away from? What, maybe $70? Maybe 71? Let's just call it, let's make it even 70. And then after shipping it, we're going to walk away. Maybe 65, take off what, $6 or something? I don't know. So let's say you net $65. Obviously, if a distributor, even buying by large volume, is going to charge you $78 a box, you see my point? You can't lose, what, $10, $12 a box? You sell 1,000 boxes, you're out $10,000, $12,000. So what's happening is there's special agreements and timetables that are happening behind the scenes where, websites are like eBay are footing the bill. What they call them showcase and special deals that are happening. And this is confusing a lot of the public buyers. It's confusing a lot of other store owners. I'm getting these messages from other store owners saying, Rudy, what's going on? And I'm like, well, no, it's fine. It's just eBay trying to get more traffic and sell things. That store that's selling the box for $7.99, they're probably actually getting about $90 a box because eBay is compensating them with the rest of the money, or they're crediting them their account. There's a special contract happening. So the prices you're seeing are temporary, short-term, or flash sale, or I don't know what term you want to use. In other words, they are helping to drive, because these companies in eBay and TCG Player and Wizards, I hate to say it, everybody, all these companies are aware that most of you watching, when you see something like this, the first thing you do is you run on social media and you share it everywhere. And that's what they want you to do. And it drives all the traffic and transactions to the website, and it makes you buy. And the more you buy and use a website, the higher the probability you're going to become more loyal to that company and repurchasing through TCG Player or eBay or whatever website you're using. So there's a lot more behind the scenes going on that I felt this required a video and discussion, because I don't think people are understanding these deals that are happening. People on the surface are just going, Rudy, I have this small store in, I don't know, Texas. I don't know, and you know, my cost is $80 for a booster box. And these people are selling it on eBay for $80 and they're netting $65. What am I doing wrong? I'm like, well, you're not doing anything wrong. It's a promotional stunt. It's an agreement between the website, the marketplace, and the company. And they're both putting money into it, so that store is getting more than $80 a box. So that's what's happening. I wanted to lay that out there first when it comes to TCG Player and eBay. Both of these companies are engaging in similar things in different types of promotions with certain sellers to really help their businesses long-term by putting short-term cash and infusing extra publicity stunts, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with this. This isn't a negative thing. It's a net win for everyone in Magic, but that's why it's a short-term, like little blitz. You see these things. So understand that's what that means. It doesn't mean these conspiracy theories where Magic is collapsing. No one, Rudy, the standard boxes are so bad. Shame on you for selling them in 2020. Wizards can't even sell them. That's why these stores are dumping them all at losses. Or my favorite one, they're using it for a short-term loan. It's easily a short-term loan. No, it's not really about that. These people, because they're paying the distributors, they're not getting a short-term loan. They're probably paying the distributors. I mean, I pay distributors sometimes up to 30 days in advance. So it's nothing to do with that. It's more so you don't realize that they're getting more money than you think from the sale. Like if I sold 10,000 boxes on TCG Player and TCG Player wanted me to promote them and they gave me $10 a box, yeah, I could sell them for $79 a box on TCG Player and I would actually be getting $89, but the public wouldn't know that. So it's important to kind of lay this transparency out there because no one else is going to discuss it. And it's not really a bad thing. It's not an evil thing. It's not short-term loans or bridge loans or shady stuff or fake stuff. There's nothing really weird going on. It's just helping to promote a website. That's really is that simple, and that's pretty cool. So I wanted to lay that out there. That's the very first thing with the eBay thing. The second part of this video is I want to comment about some of these still rumors of distributors under fake names and shell companies and different things. There's rumors now that some of the shell company distributors are under the fake name with 2 distributors, one of which is obviously we know is in trouble and getting broken terms with Wizards, and now they're getting canceled by Wizards. And so there's all kinds of rumors swirling. I don't know what has truth or not, but you have to understand something, everyone. Every Magic product, every Pokemon product, the pricing for every store is different. Like, for example, I have agreements where I'm able to buy very large amounts of standard boxes, and I can get it, like 50 cents cheaper. So instead of like 78 a box, I can get 77 a box. But at the same time, when it comes to other products, I don't have the ability to have the pricing power. That's the agreement. So in other words, like instead of getting, I don't know what's a good example, like VIP packs. That's a hot new thing. Let's use that as an example. So right now, yeah, like one distributor is like, well, Rudy, we give you a better deal on standard, so we're not going to discount or give you. You have to pay the full price for VIP packs at $75 a pack. So do you see what I'm getting at? So there's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes that unfortunately, because we're in this non-transparency world, the consumers and the public they're not aware of. And they're not allowed to be known for some reason. It's stupid. I don't know why we can't just talk about everything. And it creates a lot of confusion, and it makes some people angry, and it makes people irritated that they can't get this price, or this store is this price, or my local store is a scam. And and it's not really fair to bash on any local store, anyone around the country, because you don't know what the mechanics and the actual gears and the way the flow of money is happening with all these kind of distributors and backroom agreements. There's a lot of them out there, and it's important to understand that they're all very complicated. Like you guys are going to see coming. Like I have some deals and things I had to do. Like one of the deals I had to do for pre-release kits, I had to buy 200 boxes of an out-of-print foreign product, which, I don't want foreign products. So I'm going to have to find a buyer for some foreign boxes from like Amonkhet era that I don't want. But I wanted to engage in that, and I had to take it to get a different product that I wanted, which was the pre-release kits from stores that failed. You see what I'm saying? So it's important for everybody to understand these complicated things are not as simple, and they're not shady. You just don't have the information.